Hello everybody and welcome to Lindsay's Little Library. I am here today to share with you my May TBR. Even though it's like May 7th when I'm filming this, but it still counts, right? First up is probably one of the most anticipated books of the year for me, and I finally got it on the day it was released, and it's fantastic. It's A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Probably one of my all-time favorite series ever. Love this. The first one is A Court of Thorns and Roses. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling about a girl named Feyre who ends up on the other side of the wall, and she's in the land of the fairies, and I'll just leave it where it is. Awesome book. Never thought I would pick up or like such a fantasy, like really fantastical book. So amazing. So far I'm loving it. I am about 175 pages into it already, and it's great. I'm super excited. I also heard rumors, I thought this was the last in the trilogy, but I heard rumors that there's now 3 more books that are going to come off of it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just heard that in another booktube. And I couldn't even tell you whose it was, but I hope so, because I love these characters. I love the way this story is written. I love the world that it's in. It's amazing. Gotta pick it up. And I'm super bummed that Amazon sent me this, and look at, it's all like bent and it's torn. Win Amazon on delivering it to my doorstep the day that it was released. Not so much of a win because it came like this. Oh wow, still a good book. Next up, I'm going to read, well, these aren't really in an order, just it's what I picked for May. So next on my pile, I have Dead Letters by Kate Dolan Leach. This is the Book of the Month Club that, or a friend of mine belongs to the Book of the Month Club, and she lets me borrow whatever ones she picks. This one is about twin sisters. One of them ends up leaving for a couple of years, kind of escaping the drama that has become their family. The other sister is either goes missing or she dies, and then so that sister has to come back home and kind of sort through the mess that is left, and there are a series of clues that the dead letters leaves for the sister to kind of follow. Sounds like there's a bit of a game at play here, so sounds interesting. Short little book. I haven't been disappointed by the Book of the Month Club picks that she's been picking so far, so I'll read it. Next up, because of all of my love that I now have for Liane Moriarty, I didn't realize I had another book of hers on my TBR shelf, which who's to blame me because it's a ridiculous amount of books. But I have What Alice Forgot by Liane Moriarty. I think what threw me off is it's a different cover, not her normal kind of brand to it. But What Alice Forgot is about a woman named Alice who at one point in the book she is, I believe, 35 or 39 or something, and married to a wonderful guy, pregnant with her first child, and all of a sudden she wakes up on the floor of a gym, which according to the synopsis she should never be in a gym, and it's 10 years later. So she's got to figure out what happened in those 10 years. So sounds interesting. Like I said, I read The Husband's Secret last month by Liane Moriarty and was I loved it. There's a lot of twists and turns I did not see coming, so I'm sure there'll be some twists and turns with this as well. So kind of a cool cover, and it even opens up, if I can get it to that. So kind of different. I like it. I have no clue where I got it from, but it was on my shelf. Next up is a random book I kind of picked up from the library based on some suggestions I heard from an episode of What Should I Read Next. It's a podcast that I listened to. It's awesome if you're looking for book suggestions. And in this specific episode, the person they had on there, a lot of the books that she loved are books that I love. And then she suggested the author Marissa de los Santos. She said she loves every one of her books. They're kind of fun, easy reads that she easily picks up all the time. So I happened to I listened to this episode on my way to the library, so I grabbed one of hers. It's called Loved Walked In. I have no clue what it's about. I strictly picked it up based on the author, and we'll give that a whirl. And then the last one I have slated for May is really in honor of summer. I live in the state of Wisconsin, and it's finally nice out and it's finally sunny and the grass is green and it's warm and you don't have to bundle up anymore. So in honor of the start of the spring and summer season, I'm picking up a nice light contemporary fun summery type read. So I'm going to read Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This is about two friends, I believe, let's see, Emily and Sloane, and they're super close to each other. Sloane's kind of the wild one. Emily she's more introverted. Sloane disappears and leaves a to-do list for Emily to complete that summer, which is got some crazy stuff on it. So it sounds just like a fun little light contemporary read, so I thought I'd pick that up. So that's all I have. That's 5 books so far on my list. I normally can get through about 6, but A Court of Wings and Ruins is going to take me a while. This is 700 pages, people. 700. And look at, like, they're super wafer thin pages. But I will devour every single one of them. So that might take me a little while to get through. So we'll see what happens as we go forward. May's also a really crazy crazy time in our life right now. We've got dance and soccer and t-ball and all kinds of activities starting too. So we'll see what I get through. I don't know. It should be good, but I'm excited for all of these books and can't wait to get started. So leave me a comment below and let me know once I'm done with A Court of Wings and Ruin, which book should I pick up next, or if you've read any of these books, and let me know your thoughts. So like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you next time. Bye!